think of what to say. Maybe next time I'll remember what to do. She looks like heaven, maybe this is hell. Says she'll do it all again, I promise that she will. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm gonna go back to the chorus. When I go to the chorus, I wanna see every single fucking one of you dancing and singing and having a fucking good time, and this kid's gonna start it, right? When I say 4, you're gonna jump, right? You're gonna jump, right? Okay? No, yeah, wait, you gotta get back on. You gotta get back on. You gotta get back on the stage.
Hey, Silas.
When I say 4, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4! And if I get your fellow mess, I want the Lord to be made. You won't bother me no more. If you're drinking while you know that no my friend did not say. I think I have myself a floor. Thank you. I got one more. It's a new original I wrote, and here we go. And this one doesn't have a title yet, but I guess it's like Everything Should Be Fine or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know about you guys, but the cool kids are on the stage, right? I'm drinking. Still forgetting the pain. You caused me. You drove me insane. I wanted to tell you about but I guess everything will be fine. Here we go again. Give it up for the kids. I'm waiting for something to change, but didn't make it happen. Have a good night. Punks in the Woods!
Yes. That doesn't work. I can't understand it.
Is he done?
I believe so.
Okay, we are not supposed to have the next band on till 9:30.
What time is it?
9:35. I can't read a watch.
We're good. We're running late. That's good. Okay. All right, give it up for Bailey Ukulele. All right, over here we have Mikey Muffins. Where is the Mikey Muffins? Mikey Muffins? Does anyone have eyes on the muffin? Okay, the muffin is here. We do not. We have...
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
I left one right here.
Ah.
That's, I think, speaker cable. In this box right here.
5'2". Oh my God, I'm Mikey Muffins, and I don't know why I'm.
Are you excited for Punks in the Woods? You ready to go? You ready to go to Punks in the Woods? Oh boy! Oh boy, are you ready? Are you ready for Punks in the Woods? Yay! Yellow bells!
Welcome to Punks in the Woods! So excited to have you back, tuning in to our first fundraiser of 2021. Super excited to be here. Super excited for the lineup tonight.
Let's hear it for Jen over here moderating. Chat with us, she'll answer you back.
Next up, Damien is going to tell us lots of exciting announcements.
So, am I supposed to read all this shit? Oh, pre-order merch on the fucking website. Lots of announcements, which was before that.
What's the website?
Punks in the Woods. P-U-I. Wait. P-U-X-N-X-I-N. TheWoods.com.
We'll have more on that later. Here's Kimmy for you.
The reason why we are all here, we are gathered for a fundraiser to get some merch going for this year's Punks in the Woods Festival. We are super excited for this. We have some cool stuff coming. We have hoodies, of course, bandanas, of course. And this year we're looking at getting some underwear going. And we're also looking at making a compilation CD. Joy has more information on that.
Super excited to have recorded some of the bands that played live in 2018 and 19, and I think in a little bit of 17. So we'll be reaching out to them and playing a song that we've gotten a little mix done after the fact, but they were all recorded live. So we're really excited to put this comp together and put it out for you guys. A little way to give back to you and give you that Punks in the Woods experience at home even more. And it's going to be really helpful. We had to think outside the box with our fundraising this year, as we're going to be mostly doing it online, and it's a little bit harder. We miss gathering in person, but we want to keep everyone safe. A little bit on that, we're still hoping with vaccinations rolling out as fast as they say that we may be able to safely, mask and socially distance, have an in-person camping event. But we're holding back on making the official announcement till the end of June so that we can, make sure that it's going to be safe for everyone. But thank you guys for tuning in. We got a great evening for you guys. We got Dredge in the house. We got Elecvnts in the house. We're going to kick it off with Rocky Start. We got an artist, Zephyr. There's dogs in the house, too. Wouldn't be Punks in the Woods if we didn't have dogs in the house, right? We got Zephyr, who submitted some live art that you're going to watch as she paints it. And we'll be auctioning that off this evening as well. We have a few other auction items that we're going to introduce and auction off at a later day. This one's gorgeous butt flap made by our truly Doxy. Anyways, we'll be showing you more of these throughout the night. Really looking forward to this evening. And did we get it all, guys? All right. All together? Live from the Plaid Pig, it's Punks in the Woods!
Don't look at my dick!
Hey everybody, I'm Bailey from Bailey Ukulele.
And I'm Shane from Sanatorium Hill, and this is Local Listens.
Yep, this is our podcast that we do once a week. It's we're interviewing local musicians in your area. Doesn't just the underground people, the people that don't get to be showcased that often. So, if you want to be a part of this podcast, all you got to do is shoot us a message, or you can go to our Facebook page and we have a book now, and you can click on that button and shoot us a time, and we'll get you in. We normally film on Sundays, so yeah, hit us up if you want to be a part of it. And punks in the webs.
Punks in the webs.
Yeah. All right, guys, have a good one.
One industry dies, another gets bigger. Amazon Prime crisis, gold digger. Show goes on, gotta get these figures. Fucking kill small time, might as well have pulled the trigger. There is no time to revise your plan. It gets easier once you realize you can't. And the big companies got the government grant, but they only got a base for the small time man. Well, the only damn thing that I know to be true is I don't know a damn thing, and neither do you. If you're saying them things, never mind that they're true, 'cause you say 'em the loudest, and it's better than proof. One industry dies, another gets bigger. Amazon Prime crisis, gold digger. Show goes on, gotta get these figures. Kill small time, might as well have pulled the trigger. My prototype seat wasn't very driven. Always in the water, wasn't much of a swimmer. Wrong physical, chemical composition. Died of a busted drinking mechanism. Yeah, heart was too heavy for music to live in. Talked to the darkness and invited it in. I am reborn and she's been forgiven. And I am a witness in the church of the rhythm. Yeah, new version drop the dependency. Resource increase naturally. Focused on global scalability and destroying anybody trying to muzzle me. So pardon my dust through this upgrade transition. New algorithm and new disposition. I never thought it could come to fruition.
thanks for tuning into Punks in the Webs, whatever. I'm here with Rocky Start, and we're going to do a quick little interview. So, tell us your name and how long you've been performing.
My name is Rocky or Rock or Al, and I've been playing music for, like, on stage for about 2 years now, which meant I played like 3 shows before the pandemic, and I was like, wow, this is great, and then I never played music again.
Yeah. So, who or what were your musical inspirations to get you started?
You know, all the folk punk classics, you know, Johnny Hobo, Days and Days. My biggest inspiration is just my boredom, though. You know, I just sit at home and I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to write a silly little song about cats and how much I love them. And that's pretty much the whole process.
So, if you were a musical instrument, what kind of instrument would you be and why?
I think I would be a dulcimer in that it's a little esoteric, a little folksy, and about half the time it's hammered.
Okay, how has the pandemic impacted music for you?
I've had a lot of time to work on it, and I haven't used any of that time, so that's about it.
Okay. And what does PITW, Punks in the Woods, mean for you?
It's like Disneyland for punks, really. I mean, it's just a chance to get away from society and turn into wild creatures in the woods and sing our wild animal songs. Eat berries. What more can you want?
Thank you. Thanks for your...
Yes. I didn't get any of the questions. It's me?
And now, Rocky Start!
Yes. Cool. So I'm Rocky Start, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. Can I ask for your attention, please, before you walk on past? I sure could use a cigarette, but I also accept cash, and if you think that's too much for a stranger like myself to ask, could you drive me to the mall so I could rummage through the trash? 'Cause beggars can't be choosers and I'd like to eat today. You're welcome to ignore me, but I'm not going away. And you could call the cops and lock me up, I'll come back all the same. But if you'd like to make a difference, well, you could help me make some change. You could help us make some change. I swear that I won't spend it all on drugs, although I know that's what you think. But God, I've had a long day and I wouldn't mind a drink. And if you're ethically uncertain and want to ask God for a sign, don't look up to the sky, 'cause God knows cardboard does just fine. Beggars can't be choosers and I'd like to eat today. You're welcome to ignore me, but I'm not going away. And you could call the cops and lock me up, I'll come back all the same. But if you'd like to make a difference, well, you could help me make some change, change, change. Come on and help me make some change, change, change. My mask keeps falling off. You could help me make some cash to buy me medicine and cash to buy me bread. I need cash to buy the shotgun that will shoot my landlord dead. And I need cash to make my getaway, cash to disappear. I need cash to board the bus that's gonna take me far from here. 'Cause if you're being honest, you don't want me in your town. So cop up all your money and I'll gladly leave this shithole of a town. Ooh, that was rough. Hey, my mask keeps falling off. I didn't think about these angles. Can I just tilt this up a little? Tilt this up a little bit? Does that work better? Okay, cool. Moving right along. That was fun. Time to be sad. I wake up some mornings, I don't leave my bed. I'm so tired of this world. Can I just dream instead? But 9:45 and I'm in love again, singing, thank God for vodka, for giving me friends. And I'm brave as I can afford. Spare the lecture, I'm already bored. It's just one drink more till I start feeling well. Just one more drink and I'll feel like myself. Oh, give me one reason that I should be leaving instead of sleeping on your kitchen floor. Or give me one drink more. I don't know how I lived before this. Hell, I don't know if I'm living now. Is this life or am I simply stalling for death or a better way out? So I'll stumble through nights in a drunk, blurry haze, making each second count when I sleep through whole days. And I promise my friends that I'm mending my ways. I'm young and I'm foolish, it's only a phase, but I'm young as I can afford. Or am I just old enough that I don't give a fuck anymore? And I've forgotten how to sing without a slur. And I'd give anything if I could just bring things to how they were before the lockdown, before the crash, before reality comes back to me and kicks my sorry ass. Give me one more drink till I start feeling well. Just one more drink and I'll feel like myself. Oh, give me one reason that I should be leaving instead of passing out on your kitchen floor. Give me one drink more till I start feeling well. Just one last drink and I'm out of this hell. Oh, give me one reason that I should keep breathing, 'cause I can't live this way for much more. That was fun. Moving right along. I said I'm done with drugs, man, I'm gonna quit. But I go to work and I need that hit for sure. What's one more? They say your time is up, man. You gotta choose between a working kidney or just more booze. I'm not sure what I want anymore. It seems like whatever I try, I'm gonna be fucked. So I gotta ask, why not get myself through the day any way that I can? Yeah, I'ma get myself through the day any way that I can. And all my friends are moving on and I'm stuck here singing the same damn song, and I'm wondering, where did I go wrong? And all my life I've been a wreck, and I get clean and I'm still depressed, and I'm wondering, what else is left? 'Cause it seems like whatever I choose, I'm gonna be fucked, yeah, I'm destined to lose when I get myself through the day any way that I can. Yeah, I'ma get myself through the day any way that I get myself through the day any way that I get myself through the day any way that I can. Whew. It's really hard not to like sneeze with some ass tickling my nose, and y'all just don't need to hear that. It does not add to the experience. Anyway, so most of my songs are just me being sad, because like when you can't afford therapy, write music. But so I wrote this next one because every time my mom shows my music to people online, she's like, "Look at my emo son, everyone." And I wanted her to stop doing that, so I wrote her a song. This is my happy song. I wrote it for my mom, 'cause my mom thinks that all my songs are sad. Don't give the words much thought. What do you think this is? Punk rock? La 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 la. Happy song for a very at least clap along to my happy song. La 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 la, puppy dog, la 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 la, fun. Fra la la, looking through the fields and holding hands with everyone. La 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 la, unicorns, la la, lots of drugs. Whatever makes you happy, man. Unicorns and hugs. This is my happy song where we pretend that nothing's wrong. No suffering, no misery, no state, no hate, no society, no climate change, no police brutality, and most of all, no motherfucking ICE. And no more of you motherfuckers asking me why I'm not happy. Sorry, Mom, I'm not happy. God damn, I'm not happy. And God knows I'll never be. Yay, sadness. Anyways, back to being a depressed alcoholic, because why not? Cheers. Too many fuck-ups that I can't undo, it's true. Nothing greater I aspire to, but you deserve better than a goodbye letter. You deserve better than anything I can offer you. And I was fine, just wasting time, I guess. And never mind the awful mess I left from my friends with their shit in a line. Too busy to deal with these problems of mine. Somebody help me, cause I'm dying too slow. I dug a 6-foot pit, now there's nowhere to go. Buy me a bottle if you won't tie the rope. The poison's weak, but it helps me to cope. It helps me to cope. I never thought I'd be as old as 25. My biggest problem is I'm still alive, and I'll never replace all the years that I lost. I tried to escape, and you can bet I paid the cost. And every day's another fight with gravity. Half standing out of spite, it seems to be. I get up and it proves nothing's wrong. But if you see me give up, then you were right all along. Somebody help me, cause I'm dying too slow. I dug a 6-foot pit, now there's nowhere to go. Buy me a bottle if you won't tie the rope. The poison's weak, but it helps me to cope. It helps me to cope. Man, I'm just trying to cope. All right. I think I've got time for one more. All right, Bailey Ukulele requested this one. It's from our band Mystery Monkeys, so shout out to Bailey Ukulele. Went to a punk show and I didn't know the band. Don't care about them, yeah, you know, I'm not a fan. Not here for beer, and I'm not here for my friends. There's only one thing that I'm after in the end. House cat, I wanna pet that house cat. House cat, meow meow meow. And I don't wanna talk to nobody, I just wanna chill with you. You're so goddamn cute and fuzzy, I don't know what to do. So full of charm and grace, I wanna pet your face. You wanna claw my eyeballs out. kitty, can't you see? I love you, please love me. At least her right meow. Meow. House cat. House cat. I wanna pet that house cat. House cat, meow, meow, meow. And I think about cats. And I think about all the cats of all the people here. And how we're gone at Punks in the Woods. Those cats are gonna stay at home. And they're gonna invite their kitty cat friends over. And have little kitty cat ragers. With catnip and cat wine and whatever it is cats do. And also I want to give a shout out to my cat back at home, Vina LaFou, Warrior Princess Kitty. She's a great cat. And you should all look at pictures of her later on the internet. Anyways, house cat. House cat. I want to pet that house cat. House cat, meow, meow, meow. All cats are beautiful and all cats are good. I want to pet every cat inside this house and in my neighborhood. Pet every cat in every city, every cat in every state. Fuck borders and walls, we'll tear down them all. Pet every cat in this place. Yeah, I said all cats are beautiful and all cats are good. Pet every cat inside your house and in your neighborhood. Pet every cat in every city and every cat in every state. Fuck borders and walls, we'll tear down them all. And pet every cat in this place. 'Cause cats are the best. That's pretty much it.
Okay, then you take that.
It's a clapping game. You go like this, and then clap. One, clap, back. And do it again. Twice, and then twice. Back. And then you do, and then you add one each time. Okay? Add one what? So, slap, and then add one.
Louder, please.
Yeah, and then do again. And then do 3.
Okay, we're interrupting this game. We're interrupting this game. Okay, it's time to get things moving. So, Dustin, the owner of Plaid Pig, doesn't want you to donate because he likes having you all here, and he'd rather give to the scene. But you know what? If you want to help pay the rent, come on down once the place is open and show your support.
When they do full shows, his rent is going to have to jump up a lot. So come to the fucking first show.
I love the Plaid Pig. I've been coming here a long time. I have a lot of good memories here, but I'm interested what some of your guys' memories are. You got one for us, Kimmy?
Actually, one of the last shows I saw before COVID, Accused AD, Coffin Break. I've never seen Damien happier than that show. Dust Mob and Dad Bod. I love Dad Bod, so that was my personal favorite.
Nice.
How about you?
Those sounds like some really good shows. Boy, I miss shows. Damien, you want to tell us about a Plaid Pig memory?
Yeah, seeing Coffin Break play here a few times, because that is my all-time favorite band. Kill the President is literally my favorite song that they ever do. So actually playing with them here and then seeing them a different show is like you get 13-year-old Damien acting like a giddy little girl. Yeah, that's what happens.
It's always good to see the Grump smile. With that, let's watch a little video about the Plaid Pig.
Well, I'm Dustin. This is Plaid Pig, and we've been here since June of 2018.
Boat on the way to Havana. You just make a living man picking up a net. Now I'm a guy for the CIA. Hooray for the USA.
Mostly honking metal shows. About 85%, 90% of it. And we got a pretty stocked bar. It's pretty just straightforward, simple venue. Favorite part of going to this place is I've actually seen this quite a bit. Is seeing people who just recently moved to Tacoma, and this is generally one of the first places they come. And then about a year later, they're just right in the middle of the scene. Everybody knows it. And that's one of the best part, is just seeing that this is where they kind of got their start and just get involved. It was right after my divorce. I was kind of wondering, thinking what I want to do with myself. And then it was just, what do I do in my free time? I was always going to shows and stuff. So I was like, let's try to do that, and start working and saving. And then here I am. Pretty much just worked for nonstop for 7 years and figured it would slow down after I opened, and I was wrong. But at the time, there wasn't too much going on in this area. And believe it or not, this place did not look like this when I first walked in the door. It was just vacant and cheap. It was actually an old chiropractic office that we had to do a lot of demo. But it opened right up, and about a year later, we found out this old building used to be a vending back in the 60s, so it kind of helped out. The community supported me actually a great deal through both shutdowns. There's a couple guys, Johnny and Cornelius, that helped out with a lot of the construction in here with the city shutdown, and Tony helped out a lot. And just people just coming by and checking on me through this whole pandemic thing has been great. I mean, because I'm sure we've all been there, just people checking up on one another. Luckily for me, I got a great landlord, so it hasn't been as bad for me as it has for most people. But it's been mostly mental, because just the not knowing of when it's going to end, and you can't really plan, like it's got to make it to this date, and it just pretty much the not knowing kind of wears on you mentally. Just when things get back to normal, just come back out and keep supporting just like you always have.
Yeah, I heard of the Plaid Pig, that bar in Tacoma. Used to be a pretty cool bar until that wonderful guy Dustin started letting wonderful people come hang out there and wonderful bands play there. It all went downhill from there. What can you do?
Hey, this is Brianna, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Dustin and the Plaid Pig. Yay!
Everybody knows that Amy and Tony are Dustin's biggest fans.
That's right.
I wanted to thank Dustin for having the tenacity of Lazarus to keep that fucking pig open so that we all can continue to rock and fucking roll.
That's right.
Right? So,
Thank you, Dustin.
thanks, Dustin.
We love you.
Keep at it, bud.
Always.
Punks in the Woods! Punks in the Woods! We're live streaming from the Plaid Pig. Again, Dustin doesn't want donations, but please, when he opens up for shows, come down and help him pay the rent.
First show.
Buy some beers.
Yep, buy some beers, do whatever you can, because he does this out of the kindness of his heart. We appreciate you, Dustin.
Merch again, why we are here. We want to get those donations in, or so much pre-orders in, so we can start making your merch. Last year we did a huge screen printing process. We're going to be doing the same this year, and that takes a lot of time, and we need some money for it too. So get those pre-orders in so we can make your merch.
Again, I just want to recap about the comp because we're so excited, and we're going to announce 3 bands that are going to be on it tonight. The first one I want to go with our own Doxy. She obviously played a wonderful set out there, and we have a great song to kick on that comp. We also have the Deceptives, a long-time, well-established Olympia band, and really excited to have them. And I'm going to save the last one for a little bit later, the last one that we're going to announce tonight, but really excited about that comp. It's only $25. There's going to be about 12 songs, and it's going to come with some art. We're going to have them uniquely printed, and there'll be a little gift in there as well. You know how we do over here at Punks in the Webs, always going that little extra. So feel free to throw your 25 down and guarantee your copy. We're only doing 100 of the first pressing that'll come with that extra little thing. So make sure you get your order in at punksinthewoods.com.
punksinthewoods.com.
/merch.
Anyways, so we have some user submissions that we're gonna watch, and then we have the Elecvnts. Did I pronounce that right? Good. And then we have a little interview just after that.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And next up, Elecvnts. I mean, after the submissions. We gotta spray this with sticky. Otherwise, the shirt will just go.
And then how you get it off?
Oh, it just washes out, doesn't it?
I use it.
Oh.
I use
That's maybe.
Oh, no, that's not what's supposed to be like that.
Whoa, that's cobwebby.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like that.
No.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
I saw those springs earlier. I'm standing back a bit.
I had them way tighter than they are right now. Okay, that's too tight.
I just started recording.
So I'm just trying to finger feel that it's centered right now. And kind of looking at these marks that she left for us. Okay. The cleaner for the plastisol. It's the only chemical that'll cut through the ink without affecting the rest.
This is different stuff. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's the weak stuff.
Weird.
It is weird that it's doing this spider web thing. There it is. That looks centered. We could probably just heat gun it for a second so that it holds it enough to get it off.
Gotcha.
And then pass it over there to a table where it'll actually cure under the shirt. And then that. It gets really hot, like 500-600 degrees.
Will the table that if yours on be in danger? Like, will it melt if it's like that hot?
Yeah.
Thermal pad.
Oh, that'll be.
Oh, that'll be handy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at iron.
It sucks when something like that works out because you're like, that just reinforced that I need to bring everything.
You're gonna do great at Punks in the Woods.
Swooping motion to pick up as much of the ink as you can and then deposit it back at the start. Down here. I usually do 2 runs. Woo! That is popping. Be like 100 degrees. Oh, there's 2 stages to this: clean hands and dirty hands.
Oh.
Dirty hands,
Okay,
obviously.
Killing machine! Killing machine! Killing machine! This is our Repeat After Me song. This is our Repeat After Me song.
Fire, light of truth, heat of heart. Fire tender, embrace the heat, knowing there are no shadows for you to hide in. As you build your fire, the flames soar high, exposing who you are with the sight of light. Some may get burnt and blame you, pointing, your fire is too hot, saying, your flames are too big. Remember, fire tender, you're only responsible for your own fire. Gather your materials. Scrape the cedar bark, break the hemlock branches, split the fir log, and place your precious coal in the center of it all, breathing into it your truth as the sparks weave. And know that some will dance around your flames and be warm, and others will try to snuff you out and get burnt. All you can do, fire tender, is keep your light alive.
What am I to you? Wait, don't tell me. I bet I could guess. With all your exploitation and oppression, you put me to the test. I doubt you're being honest when you throw us the line, the American dream is waiting, you just gotta try your best. It's all just a distraction, so I'll spread the truth that you stick us in a booth that divides us, that keeps us confined, separated from our ideas, killing our own mind. This is your mission, your only goal, to keep us dumb and numb to the toil. We must wake up. Now is the time to realize who's been committing all the crimes. Healthcare is essential to a society's potential, but they don't want you to be able to resist, so that's why they insist on overpricing a removal of assist. But it's time that they admit they are the ones who are sick. Education isn't a privilege, it's a goddamn right. But of course, they don't want you to be able to know that, because then you'd be equipped to fight. We must publicize their attempts at stealing of all of our hard-earned dollars and cents. It's really simple, don't you see? Remember when we were 3, learning how to share and be fair? But I guess you missed that lesson as the power is being passed down your heir. But of course, when someone has been spoiled for so long, it's hard for them to learn how to get along. But if I could choose any word for the masses to lose from their brainwashed vocabulary, without a doubt, that word would be apathy. Replace that word with empathy, and then you will see the importance of overthrowing this regime.
What is the reason to fight you with this place? Walk yourself down the same alley way home. Now come and see night. With the man around the corner, looking you out for the notion of the basket. Hey bro, what is the reason to fight you on your face? See that the cops go to your fucking face, bro. Now come and see night. With the man in the back corner, looking you to know that that's the way you get heavy.
And now, the Elecvnts.
Claw's Law! And we started it off with a rocky start. Let's give it up for Rocky Start! You can tickle me from the front, you can tickle me from behind, and I like to take a spite, but you gotta get mine. shucks.
Thank you everyone so much for tuning in and the lovely staff here. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. And also, shout out to Dustin, Plaid Pig. Woo! All right, we're gonna end this on a fun note. This one's called Fuck You.
Am I in frame? Am I in frame? Whose birthday is it?
It was mine on Wednesday. It was my birthday on Wednesday. Shucks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It was her birthday on the 5th, so we celebrated and jammed. got some Pisces fishes up on her.
Our levels all okay and shit? All right, cool. Then. So, to reinstate, who are you, homies? Who are you, homies?
We are the Elecvnts.
Where are you from?
Tacoma, Washington.
What would you like to say before we start?
Psych.
Get over the boring questions first.
Yeah.
Nothing you guys want to say before we start?
Yeah, we started. We already rocked.
These questions are going to get messy. Ooh, these are going to pitch you against each other.
Ooh.
How long have you been together?
2.5 years.
Yep.
2.5 years. Does someone interviewing piss you off or make you feel awkward?
I mean, that suit is...
It's so fly. How can we be mad?
It's a little awkward, but I'm digging it. I just want to go home and make some ramen now.
Oh, I was getting made fun of when I went to go get food.
Might be chicken flavor, though. I don't know about beef.
Do you have beef with beef?
What the fuck? What is your biggest inspiration outside of music?
Our biggest conspiration, I think, would be art and, other music, like other wonderful punk lady bands that have been, like L7.
Definitely. Who else? Vagina powered.
Vagina power!
Lady power.
Lady power! It was just International Women's Day, so hoorah!
No. Put some respect on it. Workers' Women's Day. Hey, you might have a kid. That's still work to me. No. My bad. Socialist explaining. I'm sorry. I'm a socialist. Whatever. I'm a socialist. People are equal to me.
Next question, please.
All right. What's your biggest flex? Something outside of music, too. Like, what's the coolest thing that you can do? Or make? I gave you guys these questions.
Fucking play music.
Yeah. And for being an all-gal band, we get along really well. We teamwork makes
We work together. So, yeah.
Oh, better my band.
We love each other.
Reunited.
All right, messy questions. What style of music would you play if you had control of the band?
I think I would play polka. Specifically the tuba.
Oh.
I'm feeling an accordion from Kat. Yeah.
Concur. Yep.
Oh.
Polka, polka, polka.
Well, then just throw some polka in there.
But here we are. We've settled. So, polka dreams later on.
What style of music would you play if you weren't in this band?
Wait, wasn't that the question?
No, it's if you played together.
Oh, Yvonne. Okay, let's see. What we're already doing, I think. Yeah. So, next question.
Or already in there, like everything that she would want to play and she would want to play, we influence and we bring it together. That's how it works.
How did you guys meet?
So us three all work together at Marlene's, Margarendelli, Tacoma.
Marlene's.
And I also sometimes work at Federal Way, just got to shout out. And then we met Kat through Musics. Yes, Musics. Mutual friends with Musics, Yeah.
I do not work at Marlene's. I am the odd man out. But I know everything about Marlene's, FYI. from them. I know all the drama.
Next question.
What would you like to see in the future?
This going on tour, recording some albums, possibly playing on more stages because this was fantastic. This was our first time playing in a venue. So thank y'all for making it happen and inviting us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for letting us be here. Thank you.
After COVID, are you guys going on tour?
After COVID?
Yeah. I think we need to wait to see when that is. Like.
All right.
Definitely when we get there, though.
Oh.
Spread our wings out in Tacoma, and then gradually, you know, like kind of like a plague, start in a little small spot, and just spread out. I'm not gonna. My brain went dirty, but anyways.
So I'm gonna leave this time to you guys. What's coming up for the future, and what are you guys coming out with? And I'm walking away.
Definitely
Walking
get
away.
hit the studio and get our album out. Yeah.
Studio time, number one.
Yep. And merch.
And merch. Yeah, so, you know, we'll be raising some money for Punks in the Woods. Thanks for listening.
Don't look at my dick!
Don't look at my dick.
Thanks for sticking around. That was an awesome set from Elecvnts, and thank you, Zephyr, again for contributing that art. We're going to take a little bit of time here and change the mood a little and talk about some of the injustices that we face in this world right now. Something happened just now with the camera, so I'm not sure if we're still live.
Yeah, we are.
All right, we're live. We're still talking.
It's still working. So
You might not see
forward,
something, or you might not hear anything.
As some of you may know, the House just passed the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, which is a great concept. There's a lot of interesting things they're introducing in that. Will it really matter? Who knows? Because the Senate doesn't seem to really give a shit anyway. It's not like we can guarantee that it would pass, even though they would have the party line to do it. We're just going to talk about some of the four main things, and then there's some other subjects we're going to talk about in this segment as well. The first thing that they address in the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act is that if a cop is found guilty of a crime, and that's, as we all know, a big if, because very rarely does anybody who is the victim of police brutality see justice. But even if even if a police officer is found guilty of a crime, victims cannot pursue any kind of civil lawsuit for payment of funds. And, you know, enough is enough. I can't believe that we're even having this conversation still. But obviously, we don't even know if we'll be able to move forward in the Senate with it. So, one of the other things that the act would bring about is a national database of police misconduct. And it's like, how is that not already a thing?
Right.
You know, like, how is that not already a thing? Does anyone have any more comments on that?
We need community oversight. We need oversight community that actually has some power instead of just they're sitting around saying how they feel. They need to actually have some power.
Like, what happens when a cop gets fired? What do? Do they change their career path?
Or they just go to another precinct?
And then, is there any way to
That's the problem, is they just get to go to another precinct, and that's what this bill is hopefully trying to change. We'll see how that goes. But hopefully a step in the right direction with that.
Yeah, I'm still pretty skeptical.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I really feel like we need to do more mental health and social work training with the police. You know, park rangers are armed law enforcement, which I didn't realize until recently, until this was happening.
Yeah.
And you know, if we had, they need to not be so trigger happy, and they need training for that, and they don't do that.
Well, not only that, I mean, I like what Colorado and you were saying Chicago and a couple other cities have done, which is introduce a new type of first responder.
In Colorado alone, they had extremely high success rates with that. They had, it was like, out of 180 calls or something, they were able to respond with a mental health unit to like 75 of those, and I think none of them required police assistance. They were all handled within that mental health unit.
And nobody died.
Nobody died. It was incredible the way that people were able to step up and show that community has the power to do these things ourselves and take over for people that have potentially too much on their plate, to put it lightly.
Yeah, that's another thing that this act would require all police departments to institute body cams, and I think that's just a waste of our money at this point. I think that a body cam could be used against a civilian just as easily as it could be used to defend.
It could. I think for how trying things are right now, I feel like it's something that would be useful for the time being. You're right how it could be manipulated and how it could be used in their power, but
I mean, who's going to control this footage?
exactly, and that's why we would need a lot more reform into independent sources behind those types of things before it would be 100% successful.
Right. I feel like they have enough toys. There's been budgeted, over budgeted in this country for, you know,
Right, they would have to allocate
increasingly
that to
throughout
someone else
time.
at this point. I completely agree.
The funds could just be better allocated to creating this other group of first responders like we talked about, or I don't know. I just think there's better resources than body
And they have
cam.
enough tools that they don't need to use, you know, lethal force. You know, they have, you know, enough tools that really they don't have to be shooting somebody right away. With body cams, you know, it would still need to be something with them like checking them in and out. Who's editing that? That would include the oversight community or something, you know?
Oversight of those cameras, yeah.
You got anything to add?
Are you asking me? Nah, I'm good. But we do have to keep rolling with time.
Yep.
Keep rolling.
Rolling.
Keep rolling. I know you have another page on there.
So the last thing that they talked about in that act that they passed, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, is establishing some standardized policing policies nationwide, like banning chokeholds. Like, duh. That should be a thing. And the one that really fucking blows my mind is that it's currently not even a crime for a police officer to have sex with somebody they're arresting.
Yeah.
Like, common sense.
Mind-blowing.
And you know what? When you report something, if a police officer, this is from personal experience, and you know, I'm white, so I can't even imagine I have some privilege, but I reported a police officer once, and you know what? I had to report it to the police department.
Right.
The police department. And yeah, a few months later, I ended up getting like a warrant and all this stuff, you know, but that was scary. That was and nothing happened to me, but it was very scary because it was like, oh shit, what do I do? You know?
So, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you had to go through that. It's terrible. It's like, we know that blue backs blue, and how do you feel comfortable reaching out to somebody that you know is like doesn't have your best interest? So, you know, we'll see if this act even goes anywhere, because as we know, we don't have faith in them up there. They're all corrupt. They've all been there way too long, and term limits should be implemented. That's another subject, though. I mean, they named this after George Floyd, and we haven't even seen justice for George Floyd yet. So, you know, Derek Chauvin is going to trial right now. They did agree to charge him with third-degree murder again, so they did increase the charge he was originally faced with. So time will tell if we can finally see justice for for a black person murdered by the police, but time will tell. And how about some justice for Manny, right here in Tacoma? Manuel Ellis was murdered just about a year ago, and Breonna Taylor was murdered a year ago tomorrow. So there's a lot of justice still to be fought for.
There is, going on the Manny Ellis case, thank you, Joy, that was really informative. And I have a lot on the Manny Ellis case, too, to kind of touch base. It goes along the lines of that George Floyd bill that hopefully, if some of those things are passed, things like this situation will not happen in the future. If you are not aware of Manuel Ellis, Manny, he was a 33-year-old black man in our Tacoma community, a fellow musician, a father of two. He was killed by Tacoma Police Department on March 3rd, 2020, so we just hit that 1-year mark a couple weeks ago now. He died very similarly to George Floyd. He was on the ground, held in a chokehold, handcuffed, tased. He had a spit mask put over his face, and with all of that, officers continued to hold him down with their knee on his neck while he screamed, "I can't breathe."
Fuck you, Rankin.
Familiar? Yes, fuck Rankin.
And Ford.
Yeah, I have all the officers listed here too. So he was killed with the knee on the neck. That was per the autopsy report. He died from hypoxia due to physical restraint, and his death was then ruled a homicide. Now, the investigation, the independent investigation on Tacoma Police Department after this happened, was handed off to the Pierce County Sheriff's Department. They were initially handling that, but the day they were handing this concluded investigation over to investigators, over to the prosecutors, It came out that that a Pierce County Sheriff's deputy was at the scene when Manny was killed. It took 3 months and this entire investigation for that to come out. So not only did that delay, but it goes on, like that Bill was saying, cops covering up cops. Hopefully we can change that. So this investigation was then handed to another independent party, the Washington State Patrol. So,
Imagine that.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So they were handling the investigation. That investigation has concluded at this point. Per the investigation, there's a lot of discrepancies. One big one here, Officer Burbank, who was one of the first to initiate contact with Manny, said he did not hear Manny yelling, "I can't breathe." But he was at the scene. A Ring camera on a house nearby was able to pick up the calls for help and was also able to hear cops screaming at him to shut the fuck up. So that's bullshit.
Super bullshit.
Yeah, and it was also, per police statement, it was said that Manny had picked up an officer and hurled him to the ground. Officer Burbank also came out and said that he did not see that happen. So more discrepancies there. Since Washington State Patrol came out, that came out. So since they took over that investigation, all 5 involved officers have refused to speak with the investigators. They all have pled the 5th. Those officers, Matthew Collins, Christopher Burbank, excuse me if I say this wrong, Messiah Ford, and Timothy Rankin, all from the Tacoma Police Department, they have been placed on a paid leave since June.
Vacation.
They've been on paid leave. Also, Sheriff's Deputy Lieutenant Gary Sanders was also at the scene, and Tacoma Police Department Officer Armando Farina, he was the one that put the spit mask over Manny's face, which per autopsy was a contributor to the death. They have not faced any sort of suspension. So that's great. They're still currently on the force, just doing their thing. So like I said, this investigation has concluded and it has been handed to prosecutors and is currently being reviewed. Its decision is supposed to come out on we've been given so far. Right now, Manny's family is calling for the involved officers to be fired and charged accordingly for their roles in Manny's death. As Joyce said, they're not able right now to sue them civilly. They're not getting anything out of this if this is not charged by these prosecutors. So Manny's family and our community is asking that we put pressure on Tacoma Police Department and Mayor Woodard. That is our Tacoma mayor, and I'll put those phone numbers in the chat and everything too, and on the website, because I have some more resources I'll be adding to that as well on how to get involved with this if you would like to do so. So please reach out with, call them, email them, get it out there that we need justice for Manny Ellis.
Jen's got it.
Yeah, Jen will put it all in the chat. Yeah, I just really wanted to touch base on that. That's the basic update that we have. It's too close to home. The fact that things up to the level of George Floyd are happening right here in Tacoma, it's heartbreaking, and we need to do something about it.
Thanks, Kimmy. Speaking of social justice, we do have a lot going on locally. Get involved and not just whatever. There's different ways to get involved by going to your city council and all meetings and all of that. And like Kimmy said, she will have the links and stuff posted up there. But we also have stuff going on globally that could easily happen here. Like Myanmar. Myanmar. So, speaking of which,
we have a video.
We have a video
And,
about that, and
we'll be back with you in a few.
Hey y'all. Today I'm going to talk about what's happening in Myanmar. I don't know if everybody, well, I know that not everybody's following what's going on. It's actually not incredibly prominent in the news from what I've seen, but I caught wind of it a few weeks ago and have been following pretty closely. And just kind of want to share what I've learned. I'm no expert. I'm actually pretty new to a lot of this, but it's really important what's happening. So I'll jump right in it. If you've seen the video, it went viral of there's a gal and she's in like a bright yellow tracksuit and she's exercising. And then all of a sudden a bunch of military vehicles and Humvees start rolling up behind her. That was actually the February 1st Burma coup in action. That was it happening right there. She just does that video every day and did not know that was gonna go down. So fun fact, you saw it. Myanmar's history has been tumultuous, to say the least. The military's had a standing power since 1962, but in like 2011, they allowed parliamentary elections and kind of started allowing the people to have a little bit more say in what's going on, from what I understand. So today we have a president. Her name is Aung San Suu, or something close to that. She is the daughter of a military hero and activist all her life. She won the Nobel Peace Prize in, I think, '91. Now we have Tatmadaw leader. Tatmadaw is the Burma military, the armed forces. His name is Min Aung Hlaing or something. I don't care if I pronounced it right because fuck that guy. He's, from what I understand, a genocidal murdering freak. I don't think there's much question about that. He's been murdering indigenous people of Myanmar called the Rohingya for years, and actually by the thousands, and driven them out of their country into Bangladesh. One of his many wonderful deeds. He's also a major stakeholder in the Myanmar Economic Holdings Limited, which is like a giant military conglomerate of companies. They're exempt from taxes. They diverted profits away from the national budget in 2016. I mean, these people suck up. And fun fact, they also have a 45% share in Myanmar Brewery, who makes Kirin beer, Kirin. You've seen it. Fuck those guys. So yeah. His son has a majority stake in Mytel, the national telecoms company. So basically, like, this guy wants to be in power. He kind of has a lot of stake here. He can make a lot of things happen. He also has a lot of support. Both of his daughters have entertainment companies that are just pumping out propaganda. It's hard to fight, right? February 1st, he stages a coup. He goes and takes over the government, declares the election results are rigged. He charges her with bullshit conspiracy, her being Aung San Suu. And they declare a state of emergency for a year where he will be in power. Fancy that. So that brings us then to where we are now. We are at a place where the people of Burma do not want the military in power. They want their government back. They want their democracy back. So they're fighting. They kill people in secret and then hide the bodies. There's videos people take up from their balconies of them shoving bodies under their cars. There's not been a lot of action from government entities on this front. There's been sanctions. Those are great. The only problem is that when the military runs out of whatever they need, they go take it from the people. So the sanctions are ultimately going to hurt the people of Myanmar. What needs to happen is this government needs to step down. They need to free the democratic leader and restore peace to the land. But there's not been a lot of action from anybody. Basically, the only people that we see doing anything outside of Myanmar are activists, hacktivists more specifically, have been very, very active in, for one, helping the people of Myanmar communicate with each other, because their government has been, their illegitimate government has been shutting down the internet nightly so that they can't communicate and warn each other about raids and various things. that happened in the dark times. I saw a picture of a street full of dogs that they had killed everybody's dog in an area because the dogs bark and they alert the people at night that they're coming. So among the things that Anonymous and other hacktivist groups have been doing, they're helping the citizens, but they're also working on the government websites themselves, including penetrating and pulling files, documents, personal data, things that the government would not want people to see, ties to money. They have taken down numerous sites for numerous days on end that are heavily relied upon to disperse propaganda and keep the people confused and uninformed. They've scared the Myanmar government, the illegitimate Myanmar government, so much that they have stopped keeping their records digitally. They have printed everything. And I heard the word torched the servers. I don't know if that was meant literally or if they just stopped using them. I don't know in what context that is, but they're using paper. This isn't about me. This is maybe the first thing that I've ever really cared about that wasn't about me at all. Except for the fact that if we let their freedom go, we're letting ours go too. It's way too close to home. It's, I mean, we just watched this happen, and God forbid that we had a situation like that where the military would follow that orange douche in such a fashion. This is where we would be. They would hurt us just like they hurt them. There just seems to be a trend of fascism arising. Like, I don't even know how else to describe them except for evil powers that are just realizing that it's their time. They think it's their time or something, and we are gonna have to fucking fight. Like, fight hard. This is like the first election. Our election this last year was the first election I ever followed. So like, I'm not even the best person to be talking about this. I'm just someone who cares and who wants to share with my friends what I'm seeing. And I hope that somebody sees it and goes, oh damn, I didn't realize that this is happening. And that's really it. And I really hope that I didn't misrepresent any of this. Please don't take my word for anything. If you care about this, go search and find it. Wikipedia, they're staying pretty on top of it as far as kind of telling what's actually going on. There have been people going in and editing and trying to change things, and actually got some accounts that were unsuspended because of Wikipedia articles. So now there's a very, very prominent effort to make sure that Wikipedia stays accurate. So please use that. Please, Reddit, our Reddit/r/Myanmar is great. I've actually found the links that I'm going to share for how to donate, found those there, and also just a lot of videos and news. Raise awareness, make sure that people know what's happening and that we're pissed. Let people know we're pissed. I don't even know who to tell, but tell everybody. Share these stories. Hashtag what's happening in Myanmar on Twitter is a great place to find the latest information. Be prepared to be upset how we show our solidarity with them. So, 3 fingers for Myanmar. Let's fucking do what we can to help these people.
Alrighty. Doxy, thank you for that.
Thank you, Doxy,
Doxy.
for following along.
Yeah.
For crying.
For crying, but that, you're right.
For
that
paying
could-
attention.
Because that could easily happen to us. Also, think locally, act globally.
It's real shit.
I mean, think globally, act locally.
Well, and the biggest thing is like that Butterflies of Death song, Universal Whole, where it's like borders, properties, it's all theft from our universal whole. Like, these aren't their people, they're our people. So we should stop acting like they're their people. It's just freaking distance. It's the same thing.
And yeah, I mean, we saw it, we've seen it. And you know what? I don't consider myself part of any group, but people don't know, when they say Antifa, people don't even know what that is. I feel like it's against fascism. You know, are you a fascist? Are you
That's
for
literally
fascism?
what it stands
That's
for.
all it means is against fascism. So I am Antifa.
Yeah, so what
I'm
if some
Antifa.
people
Come after me
organized
because I'm
under
against
that,
fascism. Because I'm against fascism. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm. But
Fuck fascism. Hey, for my homie Hausch that's watching, punch a Nazi every day.
This is
Punch
a
him
flying
every day.
You know what this is? A flying flock of fucks. So flying flock of fuck yous. And you know, Jamie, Doxy, thank you for voting this year, because people are disenfranchised with voting because it does feel like our votes don't matter.
A lot of us came out of the woodwork this year.
And they do. I mean, they do. A lot of times it feels like they don't matter.
I'm sorry for not carrying my weight before.
But you know, it's hard to vote when we see all the shit that's going on. It's like, you know, and a lot of different things that are wrong. But if we get enough of us, they do matter. They do matter, and we have to stand up together and do what's right. Do what's right in our heart, no matter what the risk is.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
All right. Well,
So, yeah.
thanks for watching. Three fingers from Myanmar.
Salute.
And
thank you guys for
thank you,
tuning in.
Doxy.
Thank you for talking with us and learning with us about these injustices in the world. We have some more community submissions up next,
Yep.
I do believe. I don't have the schedule in front of me. What do we got?
we also have a few resources that you can look on the website for. Like I said, think globally, act locally. A great one is the Radical Guide, which has education on how to start your own group or an education thing, a lot of different things. There's free resources there. Rooted in Rights. Those are just a few. We'll have more listed on our Punks in the Woods website, so look out for links. And we've got community submissions right here. We got behind the scenes.
One of the things we wanted to bring up here in this segment is that we're going to be doing these live streams all summer, and we really need more community submissions from you guys. We don't give a fuck what it is. We'll pick and choose what we put in, I guess. So don't
Comedy.
make it too gross. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't need no 2 girls, 1 cup. Like, we're not.
Oh
doing that.
God, he went there. She went there.
Don't fucking give us that shit. 'Cause
but it-
come on.
Yeah,
But
we have to.
I mean, as you saw tonight, we're taking everything. Send us pictures of your pets. Send us pictures of you working out.
Comedy.
Reading a book. Just no covers because we don't want to have to take our videos down.
Burping
No
or
one wants to
farting
see
a
your
song.
dick.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
wants to see your dick.
According to
we do
Damien.
we do have to keep it PG, I think. No rated R. Well, you know, we might keep it for our own view.
We have to keep it YouTube friendly, basically. So please send us your submissions. Again, punksinthewoods.com has all these resources. Donate to us, pre-order your merch. It's a central hub. It's a great place for you to tune in and really see what's going on with our community.
Why is this hand sanitizer sticky?
Are you sure it's hand sanitizer? Okay, so
It is hand sanitizer.
coming up, we have the community submission. So we've got, should I name those off?
Yeah.
We got some behind the scenes videos. Thank you. Is that all coming from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Death
Death Metal
Metal
Mama. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Got some merch information again, and more stuff that was submitted. Oh, we've got got Florida Man, Zephyr, and more. And
Hey, thanks for being here.
yeah, thank you. Thanks. Miss you.
when this. And then when this hit 320, it's the cure point. Okay. Just filling, so not a lot of pressure on that part. Oh, okay. You're just trying to guide the ink across the screen. I think you're pushing a lot with your fingers. When you're delivering the ink too, you want to push with your wrist. So I have my fingers all the way down here, and I guess I am pushing down with my wrist, and then down with my fingers, both. Yeah, it's like a ceiling, like all those popcorn ceiling. Got a little bubble in the front.
If you want to wait and do the rest Wednesday, we can. I mean, do you think it'll be different with the other? Yes, there's other stuff I can do. Are we using a different adhesive? Yeah, Just for future reference, this is what you want to buy.
Hey, okay. So I just went over and I wiped down the table over there. All right.
The gun.
You are covered in screen printing ink.
Oh my goodness.
I will heat this. That's what I'm doing. And then I need the thermometer, which is on the other side of the table. I'm on top of shit.
We plan still to work on them tomorrow too?
Probably.
I kind of like the faded effect on it too.
I feel like it's more punk that way. Yeah, you hear that, everyone? It's more punk that way.
More dirty punk.
Crusty. Does this need more tape on top? I'm gonna put a burner down. Hold on.
Yeah, that's perfect. 9 by 36, that's 4, but 12 times 6.
Wait, did I do that right? Actually, now I did. Yeah, okay. I had to think about it.
I'm like, hey, Sean, I want to do that. Now come do a bunch of math with me. It took me a lot of practice to get a good line.
We don't have to.
All right, here.
Yeah. It's gotta be the most punk priority flat rate envelope I ever fucking saw.
Welcome to the virtual tour of Gravel Pit Farms, also known as the Punk Rock Petting Zoo. Before we get going, I want to introduce you to our farm hound here, Daisy. Come here, girl.
This is Abby. She keeps us in check and wakes me up before my alarm at 3 a.m. every morning. And here's our free-range chicken. Fucking what? God damn it.
We'll do it again. All right, let's get going. We have Daisy.
This is Henrietta.
The quail.
This is Abby.
A chicken.
This is Taz.
A goblin. Really? We need like one fucking take.
This is also a venue. More chickens. Stanley, Stanford, and Chance the Possible Hawk.
And this is our baby possum.
If you want to set up up your own tour, 2 free rides. You can contact us at 1-800-RUDIMENTARY and UNEVEN.
Bro. This song's called Brophobic Nosebleed.
must have one thing good. They want to tell you.
Oh, she's trying to get it. Oh no.
Treat like our own since you don't tire me, I must back out.
Hold on to your seats, it's Dredge!
How's everyone doing? Yeah, sorry I kicked it. I was feeling it. All right. Fucking old. I'm fucking old.
We'll
Thank you. What happened? How many of you guys have been in a car crash? We're gonna get one tonight. Thank you, Elecvnts. So much, thank you. We love you. Nobody loves this guy. love song for you guys now. I love love. I really do. Beautiful. Oops. Fart. We're gonna stall for a second to get some air. The bands before, the Elecvnts, Rock Steady. You guys are fucking awesome. Yeah? Very cool. Punks in the Webs, inviting us back, gave us our first shot. Fucking thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. We'll play for you guys in a dumpster. Anywhere, we don't fuck, in an abandoned school, whatever. We are a dumpster fire. Gone wrong. This is our metal song. It's our metal song. I forgot. I just want to thank you guys again for letting us play. That's so good. Thank you, so good. I forgot to do that. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to that girl. You. I didn't catch her name. Sorry. But yeah, I know. That's why we stopped that song. To do that. All right. got one more for you. This is for all of you, because you're all like us.
Come on over, Jorge. Come on.
Come on, pretty boy.
Come on. Come on.
All right, well, yeah, basic rundown. Y'all are pretty newer to the music stuff, the band stuff now with this band. You started around 2019. Give us some details. Where are you guys from? Who you are? All that jazz.
Well, I'm Rafa. I'm from Chile, but I've been in Seattle for like 7 years, maybe. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
That's all. About this. There's really a lot more. You suck.
What's that?
Give us like a fun fact about yourself. Like something cool.
What's that?
A fun fact.
A fun fact about myself? I play the bass.
He loves pickles. That's a fun fact. He's a pickle fanatic.
He doesn't care where they are put.
Yeah, he's a pickle fiend. Yeah.
I'm from Puerto Rico. Also been here for about 7 years. Lives in Seattle. Yeah, that's a good story. Starting point there. Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. My hero's Ben Affleck.
That's fun. I mostly lived here in Seattle my life. So, and then basically this is just an accident that happened. It just started out for fun, and then it got better, and we added these guys and kind of fucking made it better, even more better. And
we don't like to tell them that though to the face.
Now it's screwed. Yeah, so they actually run the show. These two guys, we just are their puppets. But no, this all started from this guy. He had another band, and he just kind of like did this for fun, and then he retired his band and put all of his energy into it. So believed in me. A fun fact.
You're welcome.
That's a fun fact. Well, I never had sung before, and this guy pushed me to do it. I was a shy guy, and I never wanted to be in the front. I guess that's fun. It's terrifying for me to say it, but it sounds fun. It's fun for you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty much from here. Although we're both born in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but we met here.
Awesome.
Been here most of our
Destiny.
life. Yeah. I had another band, and we had like a jam session on like one kind of midweek, and we were just like adding all these guys, and we forced them on the mic, and then kicked my other band to the curb, and kept pushing. Brought these guys in, and been playing rock and roll ever since, you know.
Rock and roll.
Got a fun fact for us?
What's a fun fact about you?
One of my favorite bands is Pedro the Lion, which is not really part of this genre. So I don't know.
Well, weird. Well, speaking of genres, you guys have a lot of different genres within your sound. What brought you guys to this collective mix of things?
I don't know. I like hardcore punk. This guy is like pop punk. He likes industrial. That music scares me. So like 90s music, you know. But
I like The Cure.
I think the secret is in this band, you know, we're like not even trying to fit in with each other. You know, we all bring our different styles to the table, and it works, you know. And we're not like forcing each other to play certain stuff, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I know you guys are also influenced by horror. What specific types of horror do you guys bring into this? Like, do you have any like?
By the way,
any
I don't like horror.
He doesn't like horror. I knew that was gonna fuck up that question. Well, Rafa's obsessed with serial killers, like real ones.
Yeah, I like the serial
True
killers. You know?
crime.
Yeah, but it's not what they do. You know, it's like
what he aspires to be.
Yeah, no, it's like the motivation behind it. You know, what leads to the human
Like, that's psychology.
mind.
I look at that too.
You know,
Yeah.
like to do those horrible
For
things.
sure.
You know, it's kind of like interesting. Yes. And also the other thing that scares me the most is society. Society is terrifying. You know, that's why I'm like, yeah, that's horrifying. Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yeah, definitely an easy inspiration to bring into it.
Yeah.
It's all around. So you guys have, like I said, started pretty early on now, or back in 2019, last end of it. You guys played like 4 or 5 shows, something like that now. 2 live streams, something like that. I'm going on the internet stuff here.
We played with you guys first. As this band.
Yeah,
it's like last summer.
Yeah. It's terrifying to watch, but it wasn't bad.
No, and I
think we tried to redeem ourselves this time. So.
No, and I stayed up all night because that's responsible. And then we went and played the show.
Yeah,
of course.
Stupid.
How has it been like navigating through a pandemic as a new band, especially? Like, what are some cool things, some like difficulties?
Well,
the shaming.
well, but mostly
Come on,
we've
guys,
been like
not to shame.
practicing and
We're all
writing a
people.
lot. We hit the studio,
Jesus.
you know, we started recording, and we're doing whatever we can to promote the band, you know, like Facebook or whatever means online, you know, and that's like pretty much it, you know, the secret. And also like you know, we have played like Punks in the Woods, you know, Punks in the Webs, you know, tonight this one. And also some hidden house parties. Yeah, because we're rebels.
We were all responsible.
Yeah, we're getting signed. You know the Liberty tax guy that spins the signs? You're gonna see some Dredge guys like just throwing.
It wasn't us.
So coming closer as a band, have you guys learned anything like maybe cool about each other? Anything like funny or?
Yeah, he's a dick.
You know, we don't. Sometimes we don't know how do we cope with each other. You know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and stuff, you know. But we got, although we came from different backgrounds, you know, we got like this tight connection, you know, because I think we're like all outcasts, you know, in ways. You
We're all
know,
outcasts
that's why.
from our own community.
Yeah, outcasted by the outcasts.
Yeah,
we have the same. We got the same
that's what brought
vision
us
too.
together, you know.
We want the best for the band.
Yeah.
You know, we want to stand.
And we got a tight connection, a tight friendship.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, wrapping it up, are you guys have anything new in the works or any special shout outs for anybody? You guys got free mic.
Well, yeah, we started our EP, our first EP, studio EP. We're about 80% through it. You know, it's our first one, so we're learning as we go. You know, as we go. We're gonna do some more work on it, but yeah, we hope to have it out soon.
Awesome,
Yeah,
stoked for that.
yeah, really.
7
excited.
songs.
7 songs.
Oh yeah.
Our
And then
whole
we'll follow up with 7 more.
The repertoire.
Yeah, we want to be a longer set, but
Yeah, that's why we tell
I feel like I'm gonna die on stage, man. I need an oxygen
Yeah,
tank.
20 minutes. It only takes 20 minutes to fuck us up like that.
I think I'm the worst,
Shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I'm super excited for that. Well, on that note, keep a lookout for that EP and then bring on the host back up.
And we keep you guys on stage.
Yeah, stay
Hang out for a minute on stage while we wrap things up.
We'll have you on for our finale. Thanks everyone for being here for this. Don't look at his. Don't look at his.
Rhymes with sick. Don't live,
Jamie. Get it.
Don't look at his.
Wait, are you okay? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay?
Sir.
All right.
Well, everyone's
All right.
going on a shape.
What a great show.
Yeah.
What a great show.
Thank you to all the bands that live streamed. Yeah.
Thank you to my host. Thank you for doing the interviews. Thank you to Dredge. Thank you to Elecvnts. Thank you to all the bands that submitted.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you that are out there donating and watching and spreading the word. We really hope to be able to gather with in our normal spot, or at least in the woods together this year. And your donations are going to help a lot in moving that direction. So get your pre-orders in. Once again, we got hoodies. We got bandanas. Underwear. For years you've been requesting underwear. I don't know why you take it off anyway.
I don't.
But they want underwear. This year we're getting underwear.
Why you guys call me out like that?
Well, I don't know. We might have maybe on your head.
We also got this comp coming out. It's gonna be great. The bands we announced tonight, we're gonna have our very own Doxy is gonna be on that comp, as well as the Deceptives from Olympia. And as I promised earlier, there's one more band we're gonna announce tonight, and they are Are They Brothers? We gotta take a moment and say rest in power to our friend Aaron, longtime member of the Punks in the Woods community. He's in a band called Muppet Fetish. They played years like 4 through maybe even 1.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they played the first Punks in the Woods. They've played all the way through the last Punks in the Woods. I think they missed 1 year. But we don't gotta talk about that. Right now we gotta talk about the fact that we're gonna miss our friend Aaron, and our condolences to you, Muppet Fetish. It's never easy to lose a family member like that. One more shout out to Jen. Thank you so much for moderating tonight. Killing it over there on the chat.
Love you.
Send your love to Jen. Thank you to the Plaid Pig. Thank you. Without you, we wouldn't have a venue.
All door money goes to the bands. He refuses to give it to himself. So come buy buy drinks.
How can you support the pig? Come here when they open again, which they're waiting till it's safe. They're not going to be open next week at 50% capacity. They're waiting till it's safe. So when they're open, come back, please, and support them. And I want to give a personal thank you to this Punks in the Woods team. Louis, Mike, Chuck from the Coatwinkles, Annika from Rose Media. Thank you. You guys are such a big part of this team. Doxy, everybody. Thank you guys so much.
Joy, too. She
Joy.
does so much for
Our next live stream is going to be from Colt Mead, a new venue here in Tacoma, Washington. And that's going to be on April 24th, so you can come back and check us out again then. And one more shout out to Miss Janet Rodriguez. Happy
Thank you to your parents for having unprotected sex.
She's our babe from Vancouver, Washington, in a band called Vicious Cycle. They're a big supporter and a big part of our community. So just want to make sure we said, you know, look at this. Want to make sure we gave a shout out and a happy birthday to Janet. I think I covered everything. Order some merch. We'll see you again in a month. Punks in the Woods! Oh, we have one more thing for you. We're going to limbo you out into the night.
Yep. Dredge gets to limbo.
What's happening? We get to limbo. We get to limbo. I'm gonna break my back. I'm too old.